think so.
Coach, I'll just start with you and your thoughts on turning the page and getting ready to face a difficult North Dakota team that's coming off a bye week, playing them on the road. What's next for the Grizz?
Yeah, there's it's a big week for us, certainly. Having to come off a loss at home and go on the road and get a win, and then there's things that are stacked against us with them having the open date. Us, we're nursing a few things, obviously, and this will be a tough trip. We kind of expect it to be sold out this weekend, so we'll have to practice with crowd noise and do our best to try to alleviate some of that. But the hard part is they're pretty good. So anyway, on to North Dakota to try to get our third league win.
The Vikings, when they lost to the Bills this year, you turn on ESPN, some of the guys are like, oh, maybe this is a good thing for them, it'll wake them up, things like that. Does that apply to
No, it does not. I can expand on that, but I can yell at you? No, there's no such thing as good. Now, as you and I talked yesterday, when you do, there's no good way to lose a game. It doesn't matter who you're playing. All right, so irregardless of who we lose to, and that's part of competing is you lose games, but you can't get them back. There's no good way to go about it, but you can utilize the film and the experience to get better, and that's what we'll do.
Anything that film taught you? Anything that you maybe didn't have as a
Yeah, we got to play better, and that's upon me to help us do that.
What are some of the first things that stand out when you watch North Dakota on film? Obviously the big win in Sam Houston, but what are some of the first things that stand out?
A couple things that really stick out to me, Riley, is I really like their backs, specifically their starter. I think he's terrific. Santiago seems like, even though I was away, I paid attention. Seems like this guy's an eighth-year senior, been there for a long time. He's a good player. They've got a couple of big backs too that they want to hammer on you with. They're persistent with their way of doing things. They're solid in everything they do, and then in talking to our offensive coaches that have spent a little more time on it this first couple of days, they think this is the best defense that we've faced, and I agree with that.
Coach, you guys have protected the ball most of the season really well, but on Saturday, obviously the turnovers were a big part of that. Is there an explanation for why would this happen like that in one particular game, and then what can you do going forward to that change?
Yeah, ball security is a point of emphasis around here, and you guys have all been to practice. You kind of get that. So I mean, I need to do a better job of placing that emphasis, I suppose.
You mentioned North Dakota's defense. They blitz so much. What's the main point of emphasis when you're preparing for a defensive style like that?
Well, it depends on the play call, certainly. You have to be able to run it into the blitz, and you have to be able to hit some passes into it and over the top of it. So we basically need to handle it. You got to get bodies on bodies, and then you got to win. And something we need to make sure we do. And we're going to get some. They're going to give us some opportunities for some big plays, I hope. And whether we seize those or are able to seize those might define the game.
The block punt on Saturday, was there anything that you saw in particular that went wrong, and anything you're going to do to try and change it going forward?
Yeah, we let a guy go. We're going to block him next time.
What's your confidence level on the offensive line after Saturday's game?
I don't know. Let's get on the next one. We're kind of done talking about that one. I'm tired of it. I hope you guys are too.
Adam Eastwood, could you talk about how big it was to bring him with you from San Diego and what he brings to this offense?
Yeah, I mean, he's starting a running back for us, so that's kind of a big deal. He's a freshman. He's done a good job. I think he's maturing as a player. He's a great kid. I've known him since he was a junior in high school, and we're glad he's here.
North Dakota came here last year with a riddle of injuries. Is there anything you can take away from that film from last year, or is it totally different teams?
Yeah, it's totally different.
One guy that was hurt, Dion Harrison, going forward. Does he stand out on film?
He does. They've got a couple of guys that are I mean, they've got a really good defense, and they've got a couple of guys at each level that really do a good job. I think the thing that sticks out to me the most is they're really good at corner. So that kind of allows them to do some of the other stuff they like to do, and their corners will challenge you. They're good players. They're hard to beat, and when you've got that ability, it opens up some additional windows.
How would you describe Santiago as a running back?
Just a complete guy. You know, he protects. You know, he's good in the pass game, so he'll protect. He'll block people. He catches the ball, and then obviously the run game you see.
It's obviously a long trip, difficult place to get to. Is there anything specific you guys do logistically to get prepared for that, or is it just a matter of, hey, we got to go where we got to go and we got to play?
You know, it's not that bad, really. I mean, Macomb, Illinois is a nightmare because you can't fly in there. But Grand Forks, we just land there and go to the hotel. So anywhere that you can do that, which seems like in this day and age, it's almost everywhere. You can get there pretty easy.
Have you ever been there?
I haven't.
Yeah.
We have Jay Schillinger's coach there, so we have some insight into it. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing it. I've heard it's kind of a cool place.
Is Dalton
Great view of the mountains and all that. Wheat fields, yeah, he is.
Do you like domes?
I mean, I should say, everyone that's plans is 100% as guys are this time of year. I mean, no one's really 100% after the 6th of August, and maybe for the quarterbacks since after the 1st of September because they aren't getting hit in camp.
What's your opinion on domes? Do you like them? No? Yes?
I think it's an outdoor game personally, but kickers like them. I mean, our guys shoot Monday. They'll be pacing around. They can't wait for Saturday. They love kicking in them. So we've, I mean, we play in more domes than anybody in the country probably in our conference. So we better like them well enough.
You mentioned the persistence, don't throw does stuff on offense. What are some of the challenges pre-snap that they give defense?
Meaning, go ahead.
I mean, sometimes they do a lot of motion.
Oh, yeah, they jump around a lot.
The scheme itself is
Yeah,
simple, it's a lot
gotcha.
of- yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they do a lot of shifting and, you know, certain things that we kind of believe in ourselves, make defenses adjust. And, you know, they do some stuff that makes you adjust pre-snap, get you into one thing, make you get into something else. There's a variety of reasons why you do that on offense. But they do a pretty good job of moving, getting the ball snapped pretty quick. And you see them on film, the end of it, catching people out of place and then snapping it and getting some yards. You know, that's good offense, I think.
When you play a team that has a couple good running backs like North Dakota does, and they like to keep running the ball, that can wear down the defensive line over the course of a game. Anything you guys are going to do to combat that?
Well, yeah, there's a couple things. One, it wears down everybody, you know. But we'll play a lot of guys. That's kind of what we do on defense. So we'll play our two deep like we do every week.
obviously a conference game for you, so that's what it is, but not for them? Is there an awkward sort of feel to that it's a conference game for one team and not for the other?
I don't. That would probably be a better question for them, you know, rather than us. For us, it's a conference game, so I mean it counts, and it's a big game, huge game for us.
Any thoughts on just what happened around the Knicks guys? A lot of sort of upside down results. So I guess
I was going to say I was so mad I didn't look at it, but I actually did a little bit last night. Again, I'd lean back to what you and I talked about the other day. Is I have a hard time getting a feel for it because everybody isn't playing everybody. So I still don't know who's got what. Starting to catch them on film a little bit. We can see it a little bit, but I haven't seen enough, you know. Or none. You guys chased them all the way. There were no takers.